Alright, hello, welcome to the vlog. This is all footage from May, and this bit specifically is me going on a journey to Bicester to photograph a wedding, but I was back in my local area of Birmingham for a while. I just wanted to get some footage and show you a bit of the very aesthetic journey. We're lucky to own a fire pit, and I had a really great evening one night just having some drinks in the garden, letting some firewood burn down and inviting friends over just to drink and chat, and it was incredibly needed and just a really good time.
And because of my experience with I was originally nervous around you.
So could you lower the Italian hands a moment?
Sorry.
It's okay.
Beth's trying to get something for the gram.
And then it was my birthday, and we went to a place in Monmouthshire called the Box Barn, which I picked out, and everyone really complimented my choice. And I was like, yeah, I know how to pick places. And a lot of my dearest friends really made the effort to come and visit, and it meant so much to me that they did, like in a lot of different circumstances as well. And I know some couldn't make it, and it's okay, but like, oh my gosh, it was just such a good time. There was a wood-fired hot tub, there was pizza making, there were hikes, there was really good food and just really good company. And gosh, everything about that weekend was just absolutely perfect. And like, I'm still like having all the happy feelings from it, even like way later. It was just such a wonderful time. This was the next day, which was explicitly very chill. We had shabu shabu, which is one of my favorite meals, which is like a Japanese hot pot, and you cook as you go, and it's so tasty. And I spent most of that day in the hot tub, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I spent most of the weekend in the hot tub, but I spent all of that day in the hot tub. It was so nice. And there was like one point where it started raining a little bit, like just a drizzle. And oh gosh, that just felt so nice, and like I just felt so relaxed and at peace. And then, talking of being at peace, I went back to my parents for a while as my brother was getting married, and it just made sense for me to stay in the sort of Midlands area for a while. And it was just so nice to be back in a garden I'd grown up in. I'd been planning to paint my parents' garden for a while, and I'd planned to do it the night before whilst the sun was setting, but the sun was right in my eyes and the glare was so intense that I ended up painting my character from the Empire game I go to instead, although my character wears mostly black and I'd forgotten to pack my black paints like a genius. But it was actually way nicer in the morning to just kind of see the garden like that and just spend the day doing it. It just made it such a nice, peaceful time for me. I really enjoyed this part of the day, and I'd forgotten how much I loved the bird song I get from my parents' place, and something I hadn't really appreciated growing up. Like where I live now is lovely, but we kind of get more corvids, and my housemate described it more as experimental jazz from kitchen instruments. But I love the song you get in the garden, and I think it's mainly a blackbird you can hear, the occasional pigeon, but it's just so lovely and nostalgic. And yeah, it was hugely important for me. It was really nice to capture things in the garden that have always been there, like the barbecue I'm currently painting and the forget-me-nots, but also things that are new, like the shed and some of the pots you see. And just it was really nice to capture this place that, as I say, I'd grown up in, but has changed in my absence. And it's just so lovely to be a part of, and I'm incredibly grateful for all of it. Hello folks, doing a quick talky segment here, just to kind of break up the video a little bit and just kind of say what's happening in my life now. I've turned 30, which is, mostly the same. Not much has actually changed. Yeah, there's just some things I do want to talk about, which is actually a video from another YouTuber I watched, which ended up being kind of really inspiring and quite the boost I needed just before turning 30, which is Lee Ellickson, who released a video at the start of May about a commission she got for a friend of hers who owns like a coffee place called Proud Hound. And I don't know why it was just this big like just watching someone who I wouldn't call a peer, like I don't know Lee, and like Lee is a YouTuber I watch, but it was really nice to actually kind of watch it happen again. I ended up going like, okay, I need people to see what I can do and what I enjoy doing. I'm gonna look at, my current website and what's on there and what I have and can I put anything on it? And actually getting to a point where I was looking at my work and going, I actually think I've got enough to feel comfortable sending stuff out to clients now. And I've always thought to myself, my stuff is too varied, my stuff doesn't have enough of a style, but there is a definite look to my work, which I'm thinking, yeah, I think people could get this. I could definitely identify bits I want to improve on. I definitely want to do more portraiture, getting more of what I have, but what I have, I'm like, actually, I'm not embarrassed by this and this is actually okay. Which when I was doing a May vlog last year, around this time I was really feeling low because I'd planned to do all these portfolio pieces that ended up for one reason or another not happening, or I wasn't happy with. But just by doing stuff over the year, it's ended up being naturally progressing my portfolio and going, I can put this here, I can put this here, I can put this here. And this actually kind of forms me as an artist. And like I say, there is stuff I want to do, but having this springboard to work from that I'm actually quite happy with, and going, okay, I want to get more work like this. I enjoy doing this style, so I'm just going to do some of this, put it on my website, has made me really happy and has been such a boost, which has been so needed. And it was so nice to feel proud of my work for my portfolio. I think a big thing I took from uni, which a lot of people will recognise as something I'm like, is one of my lecturers. So I had a pretty turbulent sort of friendship with. Sometimes was really good to me, sometimes really was not. And one of the things he said to me was, you should never be proud of your work. And boy, did I take that personally, and to the point that it has become quite detrimental to me accepting when I have stuff that can be pushed towards clients. And actually just watching Lee kind of have that moment of someone going, I like your style, I like what you've done, and specifically going, I like this image you have done, I want more like this, was just like okay, I don't think I was behind in this as I thought. And it's really nice to just look back at where I was last year, which was very, very low in how I was thinking about my work, and being, okay, there's something here, that there is something here I can push. That's my quick face interlude of I'm now 30. You're looking at 30-year-old me. Life continues, as I will show in this vlog. And yeah, I just wanted to update with that pretty positive stuff. All right. And this is us very firmly into summer now, going on a canal walk to Kirkstall Abbey to visit the market there. And I'd forgotten just how nice this walk was. And also, as it happens, a bit of the walk we went on is actually where I did my first non-sketchbook tour YouTube video, which was such a nice nostalgic moment for me. It being a canal walk, there were lots of good dogs and cyclists about to knock us over, but it's fine, they were ringing their bells. We got to the Abbey and the market was on, and it was really great just to see all the goods that were available. And yeah, just a really nice day and a really nice walk. And we went for food at the local pub. And here I am prepping for the Empire live role-playing event that I went to, where I was trying to sew through a glove for one of the creature prosthetics I have. And it turns out trying to sew through layers of acrylic paint and super glue is actually quite hard, and I genuinely injured myself. Alright, my birthday present has arrived. I got a voucher from Choosing Keeping, and when I took off the address label, I accidentally decapitated the bird. Yeah, he's fine. So let's see what I got. I mean, I know what I got. You don't know, but I'll show you. This is so pretty. Nice. Now you may be thinking to yourself, well, that's like really clever that she did a drawing on the side of the swatches on the same piece of paper. She must have totally planned that. Nope. When I was doing the swatches of the pencils, I was like, dang, I left a lot of real estate on the paper. This is kind of a waste. I know, I'll fill out the rest of this video by doing a drawing on the paper using just the supplies. And even better, this is a photo I got from the canal walk I'd done earlier. So it's one of those, oh yeah, it's all coming together moments. But yeah, these are the Seascape pencil set from Choosing Keeping. I decided to go for pencil crayons over watercolours because I actually have quite a few watercolours, and some I actually don't even use fully at the moment yet. So I want to get to using those, and I could do with some new pencil crayons. And I saw this set and I was like, you know what? I kind of vibe with these. And I actually really liked how they worked. I really liked working on this piece. There was a part of me that was itching to get some of my other pencil crayons in just to fill in some bits. Like, I couldn't notice there's not a lot of blues in this set, despite the fact that it's called Seascape, but who am I to judge what's in this pencil crayon set? And I really liked thinking outside the box here. I really love the fluorescent colours. It really works for that summery feeling that I wanted, and I'm really excited to use these on other pieces. I've ended up recording all these voiceover bits in July. Genuinely, during the end of June when I planned to get this out, I was either so busy that there was really no time to do it, or I was ill, and you ended up with Croaky Beth, and I was like, whilst it would be interesting for one video, I really don't want this to be a thing. So yeah, this video is a little bit late. Sorry, but you'll live, and I quite like this video. I'm going to make this one a bit shorter than usual because I think it's actually a pretty tight video and I quite like it. And yeah, that's my video. Hope you enjoyed some of the nostalgia for spring, the absolute joy and peace I had for my birthday and being back with my family for a while, and just the good British country vibes and art from this video. And I will hopefully see you for the next one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Bye!